Right, hello and welcome to Driver's Log 9, and we are in Tacoma and we're going to Oakland. We got 14 ton of propane gas, and it's got a Shell trailer. I don't know where we're pulling out of. Don't know whether it should be Shell. We've got a Shell truck or Shell trailer anyway. Let's start her up and jump on in. We have got a few more mods which will be listed in the description, and it's quite a journey we've got going. It's 785 miles. It's going to take us well, in game time. Let's pull up the details. Clear that off. Showing 14 in-game hours, so yeah, just under 15 in-game hours.
Turn right.
I don't know if I did it last time, but I've changed the sat nav to Google Voice, which just seems to be a little bit better than Game Voice. Game Voice seemed a bit tinny, no, not tinny, echoey, which my mic seems to be doing at the moment. I don't know whether it is or not on this, but anyway, we've done a couple of other mods I've added on. Like I say, I've listed them. We've got real companies and real 3D or real. I'll say it in a minute. I can't even speak. Real 3D signs. Yeah, so there's a few others. They're on there. Look, you see they've got the proper some proper companies now. I think I had the companies before,
then use the right lane.
but so taking the second right. So this is a long old run because we're going right down the whole of the country. So I have downloaded a couple of mod trucks. I've downloaded a K100E. It's a flat nose or flat cab or cab over, as the Americans like to call them. So flat fronted cab. Then we've got a Lone Star and a W990. Probably going to be a while before we see it, but the Lone Star, you may see that in the traffic. Let's get some speed up. Let's get up to speed. Oh, we're going to be forever. We may have to take a break on this one. Let's say 14 hours. I don't think we can drive for 14 hours straight. Let's get the cruise set.
Use the left lane.
There we go, and then we come out to the middle. So let's have another quick look at the job. Tell us. So we got 3 hours till we need to kit. We got just under 45 hours to do it in. So we've got loads of time to get the job done. But we do need to pull over in about 3 hours. What is the time at the moment? 3:20 p.m. So 3 hours. It's going to be about 6 o'clock, half 6. So we're going to take most of the break during the night. If we do the 3 hours, it's going to take us down to about 11 hours. So we should be able to do the rest of it in the day. So most of it's going to be daytime. Let's put that in high, drop the revs down a bit. We probably could go up to top gear actually. That's better. Let's zoom out a bit. So we've missed Olympia because we just skirt around it from Tacoma. I don't think we actually go in anywhere to pick up any towns on the way down, but there is a service station just there. I don't know whether that's going to be a bit too early or not, as we That bloke is all over the place, isn't it? 2.5. 2.5. Yeah, we really want to keep going. I guess we've got another couple of hours. Let's miss this one. Hopefully there's got to be another one a little bit further down. It's quite a nice big one, that one as well. Look at it. We may have to jump into the map view at some point. Back over. That's not a bad service station, that neither. What are we like for fuel? Oh, we're close on fuel as well. So wherever we stop. Oh my life! What are you doing? Wherever we stop, we need to get fuel as well, because we are going to be bingo fuel if we don't fuel up at the next service stop. As you can see, we're just above the red. So there we go, and we're just starting to yawn. So, do we come off at Longview? There's a fuel station there, which probably means there is a park as well. Or do we try and push for another one on the way down? Let's come out round this. I don't know whether that wouldn't have been a service sign anyway. Pass, let's pull back in. Yeah, no service station. We really should have pulled in there, I think. Right, I'm going to have a quick look in the map, at the map, and we'll make a executive decision. My life, I need to engage brain and mouth to be working the same. I'm really
Use the left lane.
Oh, actually there's one there. Let's have a look at that. Let's zoom in on that. So now there is one there in Vancouver, but I think we might have to come off into there. Yeah, I think we're going to make that one, but yeah, we're not going to make anything else. We're going to have to come off into there, I think. Look at that, look, off, round. That's a bit of a technical one, that one. So let's come out of this. Yeah, so we'll be
Use the left lane.
so that'll be just after this big bridge. Now is this I kept pulling off and going over the flyover and not going through a big bridge. This may be the bridge that I've not been through yet. Wow. Okay. That's quite cool. A boat going through. Wow. I'm quite happy with that. There we go. Wow. And it's coming back down. That's not helped us on time though for getting to the service station. And a nice long train behind. That's quite a complicated bridge for such a small section of bridge that actually lifts up the boats. So, yes, I know we're tired. Yes, and I know I'm running out of fuel. Well, don't know how that picked up reverse when I actually put it into fifth, but there you go. Enjoys the computer shifting. Wouldn't have happened. A real gearbox, you could have never got reverse when you actually put it in fifth, but there you go.
Use the left lane.
It's actually not a heavy load this, so I'm not having to use the high gears. I'm staying there low at the moment. Right, we're going to have to come over here because this is where we're coming off the service station. And we'll take a break. Vancouver Shipyard.
Use the right lane. Then take the exit on the right.
Rounding up and over.
Take the exit on the right. Turn right.
I'm glad I picked the right one there. That would have been a bit of a faux pas if I'd gone to the left one and gone up to the lights.
Use the right lane.
Baseball fields.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Right, so I think we'll get fuel first and then we'll kip.
Navigation resumed. Make a U-turn.
Right, fill her up. Then we'll go and take a park before we get a fine. We're nearly full. There we go. Right. Okay, right. Have a break. Okie dokie. So, filled up, refreshed. Lights on. Let's have a quick check of the log. So we've got 14 hours till the next break. We've got 13.5 hours to do it in. And we've got 13 hours to get the job done. Or I reckon we get the job done in. We should be able to break some of that down a bit when we get going. Right, wind our way back through this maze of roads to get back on the main route.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
And we're good to go. Let's get on the interstate and get cracking on and get down there and try and make some time up. Nice Harley advert. An unexpected event on your route. Manual adjustment for your navigation is strongly recommended. Right, so where
Left lane.
is the detour? Right, it's detoured us there.
Navigation resumed.
Okay, let's have a quick look, see what difference that's made to the route. Right, that's alright. We're still just going to take us off on a different route, that one. It's not too much of a problem. Yeah, we've just gone the other way around Portland, don't we? Instead of going straight on and down.
Use the left lane.
So I'm looking at 6:15 in the morning, that ain't too bad. Nice and light. Let's get over, because for some reason it wants us over here. Which probably means we're going to be coming off in a bit. Right.
Use the left lane.
I need to come over here. Wow, that was close. Didn't have an accident either. could have been a bit disastrous if I'd disappeared over there. This is a nice long run though, it gets us down the bottom, and then we can look at going across, doing a bit down in Nevada and California. I don't know which is the best way of doing it, whether it's me doing the voiceover as I'm driving, or talking while I'm driving, or do a voiceover afterwards. Going back to talking while playing, because I know my train of thought while I'm playing, but I got to watch that I don't.
Use the left lane.
Got to be a little bit more aware of what I want to talk about, and whether it's when I'm going to put the video up, because if there's any news coming out, like the last couple, I've added pictures and given a news update, and new stuff's turned up on a video that might have recorded a couple of days before. If I do that, I suppose I could just put the pictures in anyway and just and then not talk about it, or I add them on the end or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I find it a lot easier when I'm driving to actually chat as well, because I talk to myself. Don't talk to myself, but you're talking about what's going on. Even if I'm not recording what I'm saying, I'd still be talking. So I don't know. I'm going to try this way now for a bit. I did it with the ETS at the beginning, and then I come away from it, and I'm going back to it. I think I prefer this way, where I'm talking as a driver, because I can comment on what's going on and give you an idea why I chose to do what I'm doing, where afterwards I've got to try and remember my train of thought when I record it. And if I'm not editing it for a couple of days afterwards, and I may have recorded another video or recorded it to play something else, or because I play other games that I don't record. There's games I play that I'm not putting up on here. I was going to start putting City Skylines. I did put one up, and then I dropped it back off, purely because it's I don't know, there's a lot of people that do it a lot better than what I will, and I watched theirs. So I Move the Mouse, he does really good City Skyline videos, so I play it just purely because it's a nice game to play. I do a bit of GTA now and then, just as a blow off, go around and just blitz everything and race and smash stuff up. That's just a total mayhem game. Just let your hair down and go. Where this ETS and Farming Simulator, I like to record what I'm doing, because I think they're a little bit more. You can be a little bit more structured with it. Like Farming Simulator, especially when Seasons comes out, which is not long. I know I'm talking, it's completely different off topic to what we're doing here. But I think because they're more structured in what they're doing. I'll turn my lights on. It looks quite foggy this morning. Like that there, I turn the lights on, and if I hadn't spoke, I wouldn't be doing, there'd be nothing said, but then I just like, oh look, looking a bit foggy there, I'm going to turn the lights on. Now behind, it looks clear, but in front it looks as it may be just a smog from the city, but you put them on. Nice billboard. Yeah, so it's just general thoughts, things you see and you go, oh look, what about that? I like that, don't like that, and that sort of thing. And when the AI don't do something unexpected, or do something that you like, really, it's more on spot and it's more real. It's more real as to what you're doing. So yeah, I think this is definitely a better way of doing it. I've tried to do Dirt 4, trying to do Dirt 4, but it's not working for some reason. I can't get, the game seems to have messed up on me. I can't get my steering wheel and pedals to go, so I'm wondering whether I might just uninstall, reinstall and see what happens. Maybe the way of going. I changed my steering wheel. When I first got Dirt 4, I had my Logitech G920, and everything else, touch wood, I've got a nice bit of wood side of me here. Everything else is converted over reasonably easy to the Fanatec. Both the driving ones have, but there's been big updates for those as well. But Farming Simulator has as well, that converted over 19, because I had that on G920 as well. But where Dirt 4 hasn't, it seems to have kept them in there. Same with Assetto Corsa. I can't seem to get rid of it out of the settings. It's not activated, but it's jammed in there. It won't come out. So I think there might be just an uninstall and reinstall, if you know what I mean, just to start again. Not that there's any real big save games in them. Those are just sort of playing with them. So iRacing, I've come back into that. That's good. I need to do a couple more Skippy races on that. I did a couple and I've missed a track. I bought a track, and I just didn't get the time to do any Skippy races on it, which is a shame because it's a nice track. But they were on a track that I already had. So, but anyway, that's enough about that. How are people enjoying the new DLCs? The Washington, I know they've been out for a while, and 135, all the extra bits. The mods are coming in now. The mods coming in that really, I think, are quite good. Like at first, that was the other thing. I really struggled with ATS. I got it to work, but ATS I just couldn't get it to work. It was locking up and skipping and jumping, and I realised what it was. I converted from a Track IR to a Tobii Eye because they said they was going to have Tobii Eye support. Now I know they've got head tracking support in it now as well, so I could go back to the Track IR, but I just didn't like the way Track IR, the buttons interfered with I'm coming out. That was nice, he let me out. The way it interfered, hey PS4, it interfered with everything else. It deactivated whatever buttons you allocated to do centralization and all the bits for it. It stopped everything else working on it. It just killed them, no matter what else I was doing. For some reason it locked them to that, and that was it. And even if you wasn't using Track IR and I was in something else, I was editing or something, before I had the second computer, I couldn't use the keys. So I went to the Tobii, which is, once you get used to it, it's like now, I'm using it now, and it's so more consistent. Track IR, if you had something shiny or something got in the way, it would affect the tracking. With this, because it's your eyes and your head movement, it's I think it's more stable. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's definitely more stable, as in more reliable compared to the Track IR. And that's not to say the Track IR is going to get better. It will get better. You know it's going to get better. I can pass that weighbridge. It's giving me the green light. But yeah, so I'm enjoying the Tobii Eye, but I downloaded the VJoy, which it said to download the VJoy. Now you have the VJoy in there, you turn it on. Actually, it wasn't even the VJoy, it was the actual Tobii Eye software. You had that on, logged in or running in the background when you put the game on. Because it had support in the game, the two of them were conflicting with each other, and it would just chuck it out the window. The whole lot, it would use up all your CPU power and usage. So turned off the Tobii Eye software and just used the internal tracking, because you can't turn that off. And now it's brilliant. It works perfectly. I'm getting a nice steady 60 frames. which is a lot better than what I used to get before. I even, this is a big thing, I thought it was my graphic card, and I was running 1060 graphic card. I just didn't understand why it wasn't working, so a 1060 graphic card. I went and bought more memory. I'm running 32 gig of memory instead of 16. I doubled my memory. That didn't make a difference. So I splashed out on a 2060 graphics card or 2070. It's 2060. Put that in it, and I still had the same problem. I was so miffed. So what's going on? And then I thought, right, okay, let's try it. And I started trying, and I should have done it first, but I wouldn't have had the decent graphics card, which is now, which runs everything else. I'm on like really good settings and stuff like that, which I would have bought one in the long run. But after I bought the wheel and all that, I didn't want to go and be buying more stuff because the wheel was expensive. Really had to grovel to the other half to allow me to upgrade. The G920 was getting on a bit, and I was saying there were any problems with it. I just didn't. I just needed to update it, and I was looking at T300s, which are slightly cheaper. But I thought I want something that I can use on everything, because I've got an old Xbox One, first generation. I got a second-hand PS4 from CEX with a VR headset, and I thought, well, my G920 did my Xbox and it did my PC, but if I go to a T3000, it's only going to do my PS4 and a PC. I think it might even do the PS4, I don't know. The PC only. So I looked at the Fanatec CSL Elite, which is a PS4 one, and so it did PS4 and the PC, and then I bought the hub, which gives it the compatibility to go on the Xbox. So alright, it's cost me a lot more money, but completely universal. I can put it on any one of the three if I wanted to. It's not a problem. So spent a fair bit of money, but worth it, every penny. It's like leaps and bounds better than the G920. No dissing the Logitech, did me proud for a good couple of years. No problems with it, loved it. It was good for racing, trucking, farming, used it on all. It worked perfectly. Bought the SKRS shifter knob to put on it, which is now on my Fanatec shifter. Yeah, can't fault it. If you're coming in entry and you want something, even if you buy any of the G series, whether it be the G29 or the 920, depending on what you're running, either would do. Even if you buy them second hand, definitely worth it. Just that little bit nicer driving with steering wheel to keys, just finishes it off. Been doing it, playing for a while. All right, my YouTube channel is not, I won't say dead. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing compared to all the big ones that are out there. But I'm not worried. I do it because I enjoy it, and I'm not too worried. I'm never going to be monetized. I don't put in enough. I'm not that good at editing. It's all basic editing for me. A couple of titles, maybe a little bit of music in there from Ben Sounds, which is a free royalty-free one. Just so I think it's usable. It's just a little bit nicer. Well, we got a accident. You coming out? No. Oh, we've got a lost load. Oh, bad strapping, or his straps give way. Let's come back in behind the old Ford's pickup. I mean, it might be a Ford, it might be a Chevy actually. We're going to go back out again because he's stuck behind the hay truck. But yeah, it was an investment worth made. But then with this coming out, and I've just, my brain wasn't working. I went straight. And I said, well, the thing I always say when I'm at work, never go to the expensive thing. Always work your way to the expensive thing to rectify a problem. Cheap option always first. Always do the. But my brain just wasn't with it. I was getting so frustrated, and I was like, the graphics card can't handle it, or this can't do this, and I need more memory, and I need this. And I bought them all. Just like, sorry, it got to be done. I'm going to be doing it in the end. And it was just 2 bits of software conflicting, which was a free remedy. Yeah. So anyway, that's enough of my ranting about silly things. We still got a good 7 in-game or 7.5 in-game hours. Let's have a look, see how we're getting on with. So what have we got there? We got 7 hours to do it in. And it was, wow, we are going to fall short on time now, which I think means we're going to end up taking another break, aren't we? Have we got the time to? We have got the time to as well. So it might be a double breaker. Might be doing a double bubble. So if that's the case, we're probably going to be doing it a little bit earlier. But six hours till break. And we're on 12 o'clock nearly. So it's going to be about 6. So the last bit's probably going to be early in the morning. We're going to get called in this weighbridge because we skipped the other one. No, I am. So that's going to drop more time. I'm going to have to slow down. So we've been in the cab. How's Juliet doing? Yeah, I know I would. I knew that was coming anyway.
Navigation resumed.
Keep it down to 15 because that's where it's going to want to be. Stop at the truck scales ahead and activate the icon to submit. Coming in, mate. Off you get. See how much this is then, because it's 22-ton tanker trailer. Nice. So it's £63,000. Yeah, that's 60. Can't be 63 ton. Don't know what that is in tons. Gonna have to work out what tons, pound to tons are. Straight out because they're all messing around. Let's get her up to speed. No idea whereabouts I am in the country at the moment. Nice, got to overtake and then do the same speed as the truck. Good old transits. Oh, look, the winery truck's going to give me a run for my money now. Probably lighter than me.
Continue straight.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was really bad, Elvis. Sounded like somebody with a gruff voice there, didn't it? Have a quick drink of my coffee. Right, what mountain range are we going through? We're going past Hornbrook, are we? Or we've just missed Hornbrook. Something been pulled over. Does that mean we're coming down? I think it means we're coming down the state of Cali, aren't we? And where are we going all the way down to? City of Oakland. We're on Texaco. Klamath Falls. Oh, we've gone past Holmbrook already. Don't know what's going on with that coach and that car. How did that pick up reverse when it was going over 7? It's completely opposite side of the box. You're going to hit that coach you come over too quick. Oh, come on, people. Oh, Mr. FedEx. I'm going to pull in because you are really, really annoying. And now you're doing more than 55. So, right, okay. So they held me up. He went up the side. Then the coach decided to go with the car behind. FedEx stayed there. They all went quicker than 55. I took and 55 go inside. They all disappear and FedEx pulls back in front of me. Really, really annoying.
Use the left lane.
I am in the left lane. Have to move my keyboard tray, I think.
Continue straight.
Thank you. So, Utah as well. There's another thing. That's another one to speak about. Utah is coming out end of the year. That's going to be another one. But we got like a C shape going on in the country now, aren't we? Because you got all the way down the east coast, and then you're going along the bottom from Cali to 2 states across, and then they've carried on going up from Cali. They've gone 2 states up, Oregon, Washington, and 1 across. So does that mean they're going to come back down? Because if they're doing Utah as 1 out, are they going to come straight back down, or are they going to look at going across the top? And I would like to see them go up, down. So then you got Utah, and then you'll have 2 states below that next year, like 1 at the beginning, 1 near the end. You won't need to go across the bottom. Surely have 1 there. They can just nip across 1 and go back up, or they go the next one after would be Texas, wouldn't it? After they've come all the way down, the next one across there. Now Texas is a big state, massive state, I think, compared to the rest. I'm hoping that crackling noise isn't coming through on the recording. It's not constant, but every so often there's like a noise, and it's on there now because I've just done it, but I'm hoping it isn't coming through. There was another one just then, but that was just a click. I don't know what's going on. Still don't think my mic is working 100% properly while in the game. We'll soon find out. That wasn't very fuel efficient, was it? 7 low in 55. Probably has to want to be up a bit because it's more fuel efficient. About 2,000, I think, but there you go. I'll stop yawning. It's getting late. What am I looking at? About 10:15 at night, where I am in the UK. Been a long day. Been up since. What time did I get up? I think it's 5 o'clock. So yeah, 17 hours. It's 10 o'clock. I got up at 5 in the afternoon is 12, and then another 5 hours. Yeah, 17 hours. Been up 17 hours. Hey, biplane. Nice. Couple of wind turbines over there. Let's jump a bit of it outside. Sorry, started talking a little bit louder then, didn't I? Because the game noise was a little bit noisier in my ears. Probably is in the game then, really. I'm going to be quiet for a bit. We'll just enjoy the game and the game noise. Sound. Game noise. Game sound. So on the front bumper and on the roof. And jump back in again. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be doing a couple of not odd videos, but not bespoke, one-off videos on my other profile. My other profile is like my testing profile. I used to, before 135, where I ended up getting rid of everything and starting again because I had so many problems with it. I lost a genuine game, starting from nothing, like I've done with this one, and worked my way all the way through. I had all the points, had gone all the way through. I can't remember what level I was. I had a lot of garages and drivers. Didn't have mega amount of money because I was still building up, and I ain't got to a point where the money was rolling in quicker than I could spend it because there was still a lot of depots and drivers on both, on ETS and ATS. But I deleted it all off, started again, started from scratch, nothing. I had all my DLCs and all that, and forgot what I was trying to say then. Oh yeah, that was it. So I always had a test profile which had cheated XP and cheated money from junior senior. So I had a silly amount of money, and I had all the points in it because you automatically got straight away just the way that the mod worked. So today, earlier on today, while I was messing around, because I was downloaded these trucks, I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to test these first before I mess up this profile. Nice. Before I mess up this profile, because this profile works with the mods that are on it. It took me a lot to get them to work before I started playing the game. So I started a new mod, a new profile. I should say a new game, but it is a new game, but a new profile within the game. Not all I've not got mega money, but the money is in there, so I'm doing a lot more, and I've got the points. So I was trying them on that. So I've tried out the K100E, and I've had a look inside the International. The W990, I haven't done that yet, but what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to, because once it gets going, there's loads of money, I'll be able to just buy them and I'll have them in. And what I'm try different excuse me, different mods, so like graphics mods and mods against. So I still haven't found, which is not annoying but a bit, I'm sure I had it before 135. I had the and if everybody doesn't know, let me know, leave me a comment, leave me a note in the comments. The hula girl on the dash, I have her in ETS. I always have it in my truck, always. I just, because I've never been to Hawaii, I want to go to Hawaii, but when I go to Hawaii, I'm going to buy 2 hula girls, one to go on my desk and one to go in my car. And my next car I buy is, at the moment I've got a Mercedes, purely because I need it for family stuff. It's quite a bit. It's an estate, close estate, so it's good when we go on holiday, because we do camping and we go to the motorbikes. So we go to MotoGP and down to Le Mans and stuff like that to watch them. So we need the room to get all the camping gear on and go and do that sort of thing. But my next car I buy will be when we went to America in the last year for a wedding for a friend to Vegas, and we spent a couple of days in Cali. I went to, oh you bugger, nicely. So hold up, we're running out. We need to take a break again by the looks of it. How far out are we? 55 minutes. Wow. I may end up with a fine on this one. Got carried away talking. So what we got? 68 mile. I'm coming back across. Yeah, it's about another hour and a half. And what we got? 50 minutes. Definitely not going to do it. I need to find the next services, I think, and just take a break. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so we rented a Mustang convertible. I love the Mustangs, old and new, love them to bits. And it's like anything. If I try something and I say I'm going to have one, I like it, I have one. I'm a bike rider. I've rode a lot of motorbikes. I love Ducati. Never actually rode a 748, but I said I always wanted one, so I got one. Well, I worked in a bike shop for a while and I sold Ducatis and did parts. And I went to the launch of the Diavel back in 2011, and I come back from that 3 days in Spain riding the Diavel. I came back and I said to my brother, I'm going to have one of those. I'm going to buy one of those. In 2015, 4 years later, I had 2 revisions from the original one I test rode. I bought one brand new in the end. Part X'd in my SISL 1400, which is a lovely little bike. My first ever bike was Kawasaki, and I rode one when on a Kawasaki launch day. I said, I love this. I bought one of those, and it's just I could do. I find something I really like another bike. Now the Mustang, I've driven it. I love it. It was a 6.2. It was nice. It doesn't have to be convertible, but convertible was nice. I was actually quite surprised how much I enjoyed the convertible. Hardtop, I love them, but I really did like the convertible. Just nice in the summer. All right, you don't have the summers you have in England that there is in over there. It was December over there, and we had the roof down over there because it was still warm. It was beautiful driving from California to like Los Angeles to Vegas. That four odd hours. It was beautiful, and it's dead straight roads, miles better. You sit on the M25 in America. It's a big ring road around London. A big ring road around London in the UK. It's just a gridlock. And then you come out of LA. I know LA was busy, but if you drove out and you got on the interstates, beautiful. You got the M1, it's still worse, but hey, you can't beat it. But I'll have one. I will have one. So anyway, yeah, that went on from Utah. So we're getting close. We are looking at just under 18 miles, 25 in-game minutes. We are out of time for rest. I am probably going to incur a fine for not sleeping, but I'm that close now. I really am not going to bother stopping. I'm just going to get this delivery done, and then we'll park up and get a break in Oakland.
Use the right lane, then
Here we go.
take the exit on the right.
Job. We're not that far off. Here we go.
Exit on the right. Turn right.
There we go. I knew we'd get one. Pick the gear. Thank you very much. Oakland found. So we can
turn left.
drop this off, and there's a rest stop there as well. So we can grab the rest.
Turn left.
It's green. Let's crack on through. I think there might be a rest place actually in the drop-off. Oh, it's here. Okay, let's have a look. Where's he got to go? There. Yep, that's good. We'll have that one. We can all bib horns. And my one's bigger and badder. Yep. There we go. Let's drop that. Right, so 3 times advanced progress, leaving the branch behind. Cool. Yes. We've leveled up again, so we've got level 12. So what have we got here? Base reward 836 miles is 32,509, again 1,346 XP. Level 10 proficiency 3,190. Hazmat class 2 giving us 282 XP. Long distance rank 3 $4786 with 336 XP, 40 XP for parking or trailer maneuvering bonus parking basically. So it's given us 40,485. We have 2,004 XP, which has bumped us up 1 level. Let's choose something. So what we got? I'm not going to worry about long distance because it's still giving us levels up to 1,000. I think we might go fragile or high value. High value is 10, fragile is 10. Doesn't really matter either one. I think I'm going to go with high value because that one seems to turn up more of those at the moment. So we'll apply that one. So, right, thank you for watching. I'm going to go off, find somewhere to park up and take a break, and then we will go off and find another job. Yeah, so what we're looking at money-wise, let's have a quick look at our drivers actually before I go. I have no drivers. I'm thinking of ETS. No drivers yet, so it's still just me, little old me, 141. So we're good. We could actually look at getting another truck and a driver. I don't think, have we got any loans? We've got no loans. So we're good at the moment. We've got no money owed. Everything we earn is ours. 1 garage, 1 truck. I don't know whether garage manager, have I got room for anybody else? I don't think I have. I think I might have to upgrade the garage to get another, to get some other people to upgrade. What is the upgrade going to cost me? 180. Wow. I could buy another garage for that, couldn't I? But you got to get this garage up and running, haven't I? Right. Okay. Anyway. So, thanks for watching. That's the end of that one. 2 sleeping offences. I'll have to have a look at that. I can't remember how much that was, but I lost a little bit of money there on the sleeping offences. But hey ho, we did the run, and the Kenny's doing well. I might look at changing the colour. I don't know if to make a skin for it or not. I did make a skin in ATS. I have got one made up for it, but I'm not happy with the colours. So I might just go base black or base white from the colour. That colour's all right, but I'm looking at changing. I want something just plain and simple. I don't think I'm going to mark them up, or I'm going to find a livery that I like in there, and I'll change colours to what I want. So anyway, I'm going on, and I'm rambling again. So anyway, till next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.